Hey guys, thanks for clicking on the video. My name is James Caldwell, and thank you for joining me as we go over another week of our melodrama. This is Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Season 3, Episode 11, that we're going to cover. We start right out, let's get right on into this, with Kalina and Ashley. They're at the strip club. Um, they're all turned up and everything. I look over. Kalina's basically trying to find a nice way to tell Ashley that I'm not getting my work done. I'm not, the whole thing has become a problem. Her being there in general has become a problem. The husband is not happy. She's not getting things done. She's becoming too controlling. All the things that she knew was going to happen before Ashley even got there. All these things have actually started happening. Um, and Ashley's very possessive. Ashley wants Kalina. Kalina's her woman, and that's just all this to it. And she's very disrespectful because she just don't. She thinks the husband situation is just ridiculous. She thinks Tony needs to step off, but that's Tony's goddamn wife. She made the decision. She married the man. Now you need to go on and step in and do like the extra piece do. Stop trying to take over and whatnot. But you can see her. She's a controlling little thing. And Kalina's sitting over there looking goofy. I'm like, girl, she done put that box in your face one time too many, and it got you all crazy. You can't get your goddamn files together. You needed to leave her to fuck where she was. You know? So they basically, she kind of was trying to tell her. She had went as far as to take the girl's phone and wouldn't let her accept the phone calls from her husband. Child, that's a whole bunch of bulldagging bullshit right there. I said, girl, whatever, Miss Kalina, honey. So anyway, moving forward, we see Tammy. Tammy was actually launching a fashion line called T Rivera, and they had a little fashion show and everything. Walker was there. Walker's mom was there. Dad, they were there. It was nice. She looks like she had a good turnout. The clothes, from what I could see, really, really cute. I think she should do really good with what it is that she does. It looks like the shit that she wears. She's cute. The little girl's built real nice and everything. So it kind of reminds you of her, the type of shit that she wears. Nice stuff. So I thought that was cool. Um, they didn't give her a whole lot of camera time, but hey, you got your business out there, got your business advertised. That's what it's all about. So then we move on to, I think, part of the most disturbing part of this episode. That goddamn Scrappy and that Erica P. They're in the restaurant, and here's Scrappy with his bullshit. Okay, Scrappy wears me thin. He really does. He really drains my substance. He literally, I don't know where he get. Well, I know where he gets it from. I'm going to tell a lie. He gets this shit from his crazy ass mammy, where he feels as though he can sit and degrade a person, and they're just going to sit there and listen to that motherfucking bullshit. So and I don't even like Erica Bay because I think the bitch came in with a plan. I think she's ridiculous. But here he gonna sit in the restaurant telling her, basically downgrading her and kind of trying to deny the text messages and shit that he sends her. He sends her these booty call text messages and stuff. He's like trying to deny it because we know he wants to get back with Bambi, so he's trying to like get rid of her. But then you're not even being nice about it. You know what I mean? So you're not being upfront. You're not saying, I'm ready to do this, so I need you to do that. None of that. You're literally going to try to play a game, a head game, and turn everything back around on her. Well, she wasn't really going for it. Then the next thing I know, Scrappy, this fat back bitch, starts like really getting real hyped up and calling the girl a bitch and talking all bad to her and called her a bum bitch and some more shit. So, she wasn't having they going back and forth and shit. And I'm looking and I'm saying, are you serious, Scrappy? Like you're serious. Because you think you're that dude. You're talking to her real, real crazy right now. Like you got it the fuck going on. And I'm saying, I don't even get this. I don't get the big attraction to Scrappy. The motherfucker can't breathe. I don't even know when the last hit that the motherfucker had. He's crazy. His mama's crazy. And they both get all in your motherfucking business. And if you deal with one, you got to deal with both. And most of all, he a fat motherfucker. A fat, uncomfortable, non-breathing motherfucker. And then he gonna sit up and try to talk to you bad. But anyway, the thing that really took me off with him, and I'm just done with him, they argue back and forth. We get a blank screen. Because obviously, he done went to fighting Erica P. So that's how you do a scrappy. When you can't talk bad to these hoes, then you'll go that extra step and you'll fight with them. Oh, yeah. That's real cute. That makes you look real good. Where do they do that at? Where do they do that, Scrappy? Now I done missed something. Now I'm as gay as the day is long. But I ain't never thought that the heterosexual experience was stick your dick in a bitch and then beat her up. I don't understand. I think that those two things don't really go together. Really? Lay up with her and then turn around and fight her in the street like another cunt. Is that how it goes, Miss Scrappy? Child, get on out of here, Miss Scrappy. You really showed me something today. I ain't got no respect for you. That was very cunt-like. Maybe you ought to try out for the next season of RuPaul Drag Race, Miss Scrappy. You got pretty features and everything, girl. You might have to lose a couple pounds, but you got a pretty face, girl. Motherfucker. Keep your motherfucking hands to yourself, clown. You know it's wrong when they won't even air the shit on TV. Keep your motherfucking hands off of them girls with your bullshit. You don't want her no more? Move the fuck on. But don't be throwing drinks on them and don't be hitting them. Simple ass. Moving on. Next we got Stevie and Joseline. That goddamn Joseline, she done got herself all worked up, and I don't know why. Joseline is so mad about Stevie sleeping with Althea because obviously she must be attracted to Althea. This is what I'm actually picking up. She finds Althea attractive and she finds her to be a threat. Well, guess what? Althea ain't no threat to you, Joseline. She ain't a threat to you, baby, because she don't want Stevie. If she wanted Stevie, she'd still be having Stevie. So just let it go. You know, she's going on and he's going with her. He's another one trying to argue with her. But you know what? Miss Joseline, she got a good read in there today. She told that motherfucker Stevie, you know, she slept with you like everybody else. She slept with you for the same reason I did, to come up. Baby, Stevie J's face dropped her. Whoop. I said, that bitch done called you. She done called you out. Because he's used to talking to her real bad. Well, for some reason, that bitch had her smart button on today. She let his ass have it. I got life off of it. I got real tickled and she shut him down a little taste. She got 1 point for that. But she need to let that shit go. Girl, you knew he was going to be fucking everybody when you went into this so-called marriage. Girl, fuck it out of it. It is what it is. Girl, keep eating steak and lobster, bitch. Keep eating steak and lobster because you're going to keep on arguing, bitch. You're going to be right back on chicken nuggets. Just let that shit go. Fuck it. You a hoe. You done came up a little taste. Now, don't get too big for your britches now. You don't want to go back to TV dinners, babe. Chill out. Then next we got Waka and Tammy. They done went their ass down to the courthouse and actually got married. This was a weird situation. I kind of understand it, but then I thought it was unfair. Walker seems to be like more of an antisocial type of person. He don't really care about all this people being in the business and people actually seeing the wedding and all that. I don't think Walker really gives two shits about all that. And that's fine. There's no problem with that. But where my problem came is that you turned everything over. The two of you relinquished everything over to Deb and let Deb do what she wanted to do as far as planning this wedding. And then you just snatched that away from her. And I thought that was so unfair. When you have a mother who stands behind you, and she doesn't seem like one that asks for much, This seemed like something she really, really wanted. I think they could have given that to her and let Deb and let her go ahead on and do what they plan to let her do and do the wedding in the first place. She felt so betrayed, and you could tell she was really sad. And this ain't the best time for her anyway. And then even Tammy's mother seemed like she felt a little slighted. So I didn't care for that. I thought you two made a pretty selfish move there, but whatever. It's done. You can't take it back. But damn, I mean, you really can go ahead and let her throw a big old party because what the fuck is a wedding anyway but a big old party? So we'll see, as we go forth, what's going to happen with that. But I thought that was a little bit jive, a little self-centered of the kids to do that to Dad. Moving forward, child, as I said before about fatback ass Scrappy, that goddamn Mama D took her big manly ass on over to Erica P's house. Because, she always has to be in Scrappy shit. So she went on over there. She's getting all in the shit, getting her side of the story. Erica P done broke all down and, he never do that to me. And whatever we didn't see in the blackout, this dumb bitch was okay with it because she was still, he's that man for me. Really? Now, you were talking about some motherfucker that had them beat your ass before, but I guess he didn't beat it like Scrappy beat it. So, you still think he could be the man for you. Well, if you like a good drink toss and a smack in the mouth, bitch, then I guess he's the one for you. So, at any rate, Mama D is sitting over there. She's going all in. She's just, yes, it's going to be addressed, and this will never happen again, and this, that, thing, and the other. And I said, look at her. Look at her. Look at Nutball D, honey. She reminds me, her dynamic with Scrappy reminds me of the dynamic between Benzino and Stevie J. Stevie J fucks the bitch first, and then after that, Stevie dogs him and tosses him to the side, and then Benzino gets his chance. So, it all was falling into place. So I guess now Scrappy done fucked Erica P around, and now Mama D will get a chance to give her a good tongue lashing, if you know what I mean. I'm just saying. Anyway, moving on. Next, we got the stupidest shit in the world. Carly and host Elaine meeting up. Now, I don't know what this all is about. The two most ridiculous whores on the program meeting up, and Jocelyn is sitting there confiding in Carly Red about wanting to leave Stevie. Girl, who does that? Who confides in Carly Red anything about their man? Don't you know that bitch got a hinge on her jaw and a drop top in her motherfucking throat? You telling her she gonna leave Stevie, you're gonna leave Stevie. The next thing you know, honey, Stevie will have everything below his waist stuffed in Carly's mouth. And you will be deserving of it because you ain't had no business telling Carly none of your motherfucking business. Don't nobody trust the Crypt Keeper, okay? So whatever happens from here on out with Carly and Stevie, Jocelyn, girl, thank yourself for it because that was a really fucking dumb move. Moving on. Lastly, not last, I'm moving too fast here. Wait a minute. We get back to Kalina and Ashley. So Kalina finally does sit down and tells Ashley, we done did all this, and long story short, girl, we can't bump pocketbooks no more, honey. We're losing too much change. So Ashley cried and all this and she basically made her break down and really tell her, no, girl, I love my husband, honey, and I'm trying to stay with my husband. And she obviously has this child that she's trying to get the child back home. The child's with her parents and all that. But Ashley was pretty tore up about it. But, she basically had to tell her, girl, sorry, I can't do that anymore, honey. No more scissors, honey. So, whatever. Moving on. The last scene that we had was Benzino, child. He done jumped in for the okie doke. And the other thing, Stevie won't admit to actually He keeps saying, everybody knows Stevie's very literal. Very, very literal. And all he has said, I'm telling you, I never smashed. I never screwed her. I never did that. I never banged her. Okay. So he's basically like denying that anything happened with him and Althea. And Althea's like, no, I'm telling you, we did all that, whatever. And they just keep going back and forth. So there was enough of it. I guess Benzino got enough of it and whatever. And he went ahead and he proposed to her on this Ferris wheel. And she's offering to have sex up in the motherfucking Ferris wheel and all that. So that was the last scene. But I'm going to end with this. Honest to goodness, Benzino, you no-neck fool. Your friend, you know him as well as anybody. And he's telling you, no, he didn't smash, no, he didn't screw Althea. Okay. All right. Isn't it all the other things that are really, for me, it's the things that aren't being said with that literal motherfucking Stevie J that should actually make your red flag go up. No, he didn't stick his dick in her, per se. Oh, but I teabagged her. Oh, she sucked me off. You know. Oh, yeah, I gave her a pearl necklace. Yeah. Oh, yeah, she tossed my salad. It's the things that he ain't saying, motherfucker, that you should be worried about. Him sticking his dick in her was the least of your goddamn troubles, okay? But you go right ahead on Benzino, you and your secondhand piece. That's what I'm going to start calling you, honey. Old secondhand Mary, honey. Secondhand Mary with the no neck. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Come on, people. Listen to what's all being said, honey. It's the unsaid that can hurt you later on, honey. I didn't smash her. She gargled my balls, though. You know, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And you know him. Child, bye. Enough of this shit, honey. You guys can thumbs up this video or thumbs down this video. I done got pretty tickled sitting here but with that bullshit. You guys know how that works. Leave me comments. Tell me what you think about the unsaid. And we'll talk again next week. I will see you guys later. Thank you again for hitting on the video. You can follow me at Twitter at SpillItBoy or hit me on my website at www.spillitboy.com where all the teas are spilling all the time. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.